Let's do this. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can already tell by the title of this video, I am finally talking about my weight loss journey. So if you are curious in knowing how I went from 187 pounds to 150 pounds, keep on watching. Let's go through a little background. So my entire life, basically, I've been fit, skinny, kind of like a toothpick, really active. Okay, since I was in the first grade, I've played some kind of sports. It wasn't until I had a flare up. Now, if you don't know, I have Crohn's disease, and it's an irritable bowel disease. I'm gonna do an entirely separate video on that because it's a huge topic. But basically, I had a flare up and I was in a lot of pain, and the doctors, my gastroenterology doctors, they were like, listen, like, you need to remove this. So I had surgery November of 2016. Again, I was 16 years old, and they removed the inflamed part of my intestine. So after that, I was living La Vida Loca, okay? Like, no pain whatsoever. I was eating the same amount of foods as I was before the surgery. So, like, my favorite food was penne alla vodka. I lived for pasta. After I started eating well, digesting the food properly like a normal person, I gained a significant amount of weight pretty quickly. During this time, it was November, so it was winter time now, almost winter time, fall, and the tennis season had ended. So I wasn't active like I was prior to surgery. So I gained weight, and I want to say it wasn't until like January, February of 2017 now, is when I was like, oh god, okay. You don't really notice when you've gained weight until you see a picture of yourself. And fast forward, it wasn't until my freshman year of college, after I already gained the freshman 15, and I remember going to the doctor, step on the scale, that John said 187 pounds, okay? And I'm not talking about European pounds, I'm talking about weight. I don't know how much that is in kg, but 187 pounds, okay? Mind you, I'm saying I am because, like, put yourself in my position. I was used to being anywhere between 118 pounds and 120 pounds, okay? I never saw 125, 130, 140, 150. Like, I didn't see those numbers. And then I got to 187 out of nowhere. I basically was eating crap. Pizzas, fried chicken, the dining hall food, sodas, and literally anything under the rainbow, I ate it. And it's disgusting to say. I even went through a little bit of a depression my spring semester of freshman year, and that also can trigger overeating and weight gain. But that's also a whole nother video if you guys want me to talk about that. So I basically made a decision the summer after freshman year that I was gonna change my lifestyle. So when I tell you I changed my lifestyle, I went from being a carnivore, a low-key carnivore, to a pescatarian. So currently I'm still a pescatarian, and I'm not saying in any way that in order to lose weight you have to become a pescatarian or a vegetarian or a vegan or go on the keto diet. You don't have to do any of that. But that was something personally I felt like every time I ate meat, it was just, I don't know, like, it just made me feel gross. And then when you watch videos and stuff of how meat is made, and you're just like, oh my god, this is what I'm eating, this is what I'm putting into my body. But again, if you like meat, keep on eating it. because you can still lose weight. If you want to lose weight, you can still lose weight and eat meat at the same time. So that summer I became pescatarian. I actually relocated from Poconos to Maryland, and I had a new job. I was still working at Polo, but I relocated to another location, and there I ate terribly. I would go to Nando's, which is like this African spot, and I would get, I don't know if it's African, but I went to Nando's Peri Peri, and I would go and get fries like after work, or I would eat so much Jamba Juice. When I say eat, I would drink the Jamba Juices, smoothies and stuff, and I would eat like all their breakfast options and like any like little things that they would have. Sometimes I would get fries and Popeyes. Sometimes I would eat a lot of Moe's. And honestly, when you say that you're a pescatarian or you're a vegetarian, it means not eating like junk food, if that makes sense. Like, and that's what I was like, oh yeah, I'm a pescatarian, but I would eat like junk, if that makes sense. But at home, I would eat healthy. Like my mom would make real healthy meals and real good foods with like fish, a vegetable in a side. Like it was cool. I was chilling at home, but I would get to work and lose my mind. Fast forwarding, after summer, I was now a sophomore in college, and first of all, location is everything. Okay, so my college, my Klein College of Media Communication, it's on one side of campus, and where I moved for my sophomore year is on the whole different side of campus. So it made me walk, okay? It made me walk really long distances. They were 10-minute walk apart. So that helped losing weight. With the walking, I ate pretty good. I want to say I ate a lot more Salad Works, and I was closer to the student center, so I didn't really go to the dining halls as much, but I ate a lot of Salad Works, which I did have Chick-fil-A fries, Chick-fil-A salad. I would still kind of eat the junk food, but I was a little bit more cautious of my serving sizes, and that really helped with the weight loss as well. By the end of my sophomore year, I had lost the freshman 15. So I went from being 187 pounds at my highest to 170, 175 by the end of sophomore year. After sophomore year, we're going into May of 2019, so this is the summer after sophomore year, and I actually quit my job at Polo and I started driving for Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, anything else. I started doing the driving thing and deliveries, so it really helped me to not eat food around me and not get influenced. Even though I had food, like terrible food with me, it's not like, oh, let me use up these people's time so I can order myself something too. Like, no, you want to get your money and you want to, you know, grind on your hustle. And I was eating pretty clean at home, pretty much the same meals as I was eating like the summer prior. Fish, we would have fish every night, and a different kind of fish every night, a vegetable, and that's pretty much it. On top of that, actually that summer I would work out every single day. I would say maybe 5 times a week. I would work out for 20 to 30 minutes at home. Now I'm gonna insert the app, a little picture of what the app looked like that I used. Basically, it would give you a tutorial on how to do some of these exercises at home, and it would time you. You would have like 30-second break and then go right into the next one, almost like Tabata in a way. By the end of that summer, last summer, going into my now junior year, I went from being 170 to 175 pounds to now 160 to 165 pounds, okay? And so that's the beginning of that's where I get to the beginning of my junior year. Now junior year, my current year, I eat clean, okay guys? Like, I eat real clean, and I don't really do any junk food. I will talk about my indulgences in a second, because everyone has them, but I don't eat a lot of fried foods. I rarely eat fried foods. still sticking with the pescatarian diet, but now junior year I started becoming more of a vegetarian. Let me tell you why. Fish is expensive, okay? One piece of fish could be $10. Now if you add that up, right, say you eat fish every single day, 7 days out of the week, that's $70 on fish per week. I'm a college student. Who has $70 for fish every week? Not me. You can buy frozen salmon for like $10 to $12 and they'll give you like 2 pieces. And that's pretty much what I've been doing lately. But honestly, I'm more vegetarian than I am pescatarian now because I don't eat fish majority of the time of the week. I'm vegetarian. So there's that. My first semester of junior year, I interned at PHL 17. And if you know anything about news or if you watch news programs at all, there's always guests. There are always guests. And at PHL 17, we would have food guests. Like, I feel like every shift I worked, we had a food guest. And as great as that might sound, sometimes it wasn't always the healthiest options. And of course, they would make enough food for like 20 of us. And what are we gonna do? Just let the food like sit there and go to waste? No. And when you work hard, you want to reward yourself. And how do I reward myself? By eating. So I ate the food. Okay, I would eat the food that was in front of me at work. What am I gonna do? So I did end up maintaining like that 160 while I was working at PHL 17. When 2020 began, I was just like, when you look at yourself, right? I have a lot of confidence in myself, which is great. But there are some things that maybe people don't see that only you can see, and you want to work on that, work on that. Don't let anyone else dictate what you want to do. You could literally, people will tell you, you look great. Girl, like you looked fine before. Like, okay, thanks. But if you're not completely satisfied within yourself, you can't really feel satisfied about what other people are saying, you know? So do what's right for you, not for anyone else. Literally do it for yourself, not for anyone else. So I came to a decision and I was like, I have never seen 160 on the scale. Like my majority of my life, I've saw 100 and between 100 and like 120 is what I saw on the scale. Do I want to be 120 pounds? No, because when you get older, you get curves and stuff. But I want to be a good 140, 145, right? So I set this goal, and my roommate and I, we are actually every single day, 6 days of the week, we're going to the gym really early in the morning, every single day, 6 days out of the week. And I can now say I am 150 pounds. It's just such a great feeling knowing how I looked, say prom, senior year prom, and how I look now. Both pictures I do look healthy, but it's something about a vibrance. It's something about how you really look, how things come out inside of you. And I feel like I glow a lot better now, and when I look in the mirror, I don't see these rolls in like 10 different places, and I just see, when I look in the mirror, I just see progress, if that makes sense. I had a little trip up. I had a health issue, and I didn't realize that eating the same things that I was eating prior to my surgery was gonna affect my weight so much dramatically. But now that I'm 150 pounds and I'm these clothes 10-15 pounds away from my goal, my current goal. I'm just super ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. And so with this current journey of going to the gym 6 days a week, my roommate and I've kind of fallen off the morning thing, like the last week, end of last week going into this week. So honestly, it's just doing things for yourself. So at the end of the day, this is what it's for. It's for doing things for yourself and not, you know, other people. But it's good to have a reliability buddy for sure. But sometimes I go to the gym twice a day. I don't know why I put 2 up. I go to the gym twice a day sometimes, and it's motivating. Now, last weekend, I didn't eat like I should, and it throws things off. So you have to literally set goals for yourself. If you know that you're a person where maybe you eat one bad thing and it's gonna literally deter you from eating healthy ever again, don't eat one bad thing. Find snacks that you can eat and like it won't affect your body. Like my snack that I can eat won't affect my body is Skinny Pop. I found these new Bang Bang chips with aged cheddar. Those are really good and I don't get bloated or anything like that. Water, tea is great. Some teas I'm gonna put on the screen, 2 or 3 teas that have really helped my fitness and helped me not bloat and feel really good about myself when maybe I didn't eat the best meal, but I wanted to make sure that I kind of rid my body of these toxins. Find snacks that you can eat and you won't feel bad about it, but also have the thing that you can't live without. The thing that I can't live without is literally half-baked. Ben & Jerry's half-baked ice cream. I cannot live without it. So something else that I really wanted to talk about is caloric intake. Something that I've learned is to lose weight, you have to literally like be in a caloric deficit. And what that means is, so say that you're eating 2,000 calories a day and you are going to the gym and you're not really seeing any progress. Well, that's because you're eating 2,000 calories a day and maybe only burning 300 to 500 calories in the gym. So that really doesn't give you any subtraction of weight minus calories. So say I burn 700 calories in the gym and walking. I'm not gonna eat more than 1,000 calories a day. Eat well. Eat to nourish your body. Do not starve yourself. If you're hungry, drink 8 ounces of water. Tell me how hungry you are after that, and then eat. You're not gonna want to eat as much as you would have prior to drinking that 8 ounces of water. I cut out sodas. You're in college, so you will drink alcohol every now and then, but I drink water, tea, and coffee. And I've now started drinking my coffee black. Every now and then I will get like, throw a little caramel with some almond milk in there and I'll be fine. Before I really close out this video, I do want to just say like a final remark. Throughout a weight loss journey, you find things about yourself that no one else knows. You challenge yourself in ways that no one else can challenge you because you're doing it yourself. It's your mind, you know? It's all in the mind. Motivation, it's all up to you. If this is what you really want, you're gonna do it. And you're gonna do it to the best ability that you can, because when you start seeing those results, when you start eating clean for a minute, for like maybe a week or 2, and you start dropping weight and you start to bloat less, and maybe you go to the gym 3 times a week and for 20 minutes, maybe you do an at-home workout for 20 minutes a week, like, and you start eating healthy and you start seeing those results, you're not gonna want to stop. It's addicting. setting goals for yourself and meeting those goals, that's addicting, and that is the best kind of feeling that you can ever have. So I'm glad that I can honestly come on here and share my little testimony of my 30-pound weight loss journey. Took me a minute, took me about 2 years, but I did it. And if it takes you 2, if it takes you 4 years, if it takes you 6 months, as long as you know what you want to work on, you'll be fine. And you set those goals for yourself. Once you start seeing results, it takes like 2 weeks. Okay, I would say like it takes 15 days for you to start seeing results, and you're gonna love it. Let's close it out. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day, week, life, month. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I will see you guys next time. Please don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, follow me on the gram. Peace out, Girl Scouts.